Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and to your September 2022 tarot reading. This is going to be for the sign of Leo. You can watch this from your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Please keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also a prediction, so some of these things may not have played out yet, okay? So let's get into it, Leo, and see what it is you need to know for this month. I hope you're all doing well. Wow, that was a terrible shuffle. Let's go again. So yes, Leo, let's take a look first of all in the arena of work. Better, okay. What I'm getting overall for you guys is that you're doing your best to make the pieces fit, right? Like you're doing your best to, I don't know, combine energies possibly with another, or to balance things out in various aspects of your life. But it's like every time you try, there's always some kind of friction, clash, or conflict. But I feel like things are going to start balancing out for you, okay? And a lot of it has to do with a change of energy as well, in your energy shifting. But let's see what you need to know in terms of work. But that was just a side message that I got for you there. All right, so you have fragmented energy in reverse, friends and colleagues in reverse, and deserving in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a new beginning in reverse. Okay. So Leo, it does look like, again, it just literally reiterates exactly what I just said. There's definitely some clashes you're experiencing here in terms of work. Your interpersonal relationships are really strained right now, I feel, for a lot of you, but that's because they're kind of going through a rebirth, okay? There are certain connections that I feel are leaving your life at this time, and others that are being, you know, strengthened, bonds that are being revisited, and those issues are going to come back up to the surface so that you can both put those to bed, or all of you can put it to bed, especially if it's, say, in a friendship group, family dynamic, whatever, right? But when it comes to work, I feel like you're simply trying to place yourself somewhere that you don't belong. Like your energy isn't a match for the environment you find yourself in, okay? I feel like if you're honest with yourself, you know that you're playing it small. And that's no disrespect to anyone else that you work with. It's just that, you know, for this particular group of Leos, I feel like you know that you're meant to do something extraordinary or visionary or just something creative or something for yourself. I don't know, I get this strong sense of leadership, right? Or doing something outside of the box. And I feel like you know that your current environment doesn't enable you to do that. So hence needing to make a change here. But there's reluctance, okay? That's why new beginning is in reverse, because you're still simply trying to belong somewhere where you don't, okay? And kind of squash yourself into an environment that's too small, carrying out tasks that are remedial, that really don't mean much to you, in order to accomplish an outcome that really doesn't benefit you, okay? I don't feel like there's many perks to this job either, other than just having a stable paycheck. But it's up to you to take the initiative, okay? Because right now, I mean, look at how many of these cards are coming out in reverse for you, which doesn't often happen like that. Even travel, intuition, manifestations in reverse. So I feel like your guides are really trying to get your attention at this time to say, listen, you're settling, and what you're settling for is way beneath your potential, okay? I mean, of course, no one can force you to make these changes, but I feel like you know, even within yourself, that you're not happy where you're currently at, okay? You feel very much understimulated, okay? Especially those of you who may be neurodivergent, okay, in some shape or form. I feel like you are very understimulated in your environment, and you need something that's more maybe visual or creative, something that you can really stick your teeth into, something that really plays to your strengths. For some of you, you have excellent memory skills, okay? You're really good at memorizing visuals, maybe you have a photographic memory. Others of you, it's a case of you're just very creative. You can apply yourself to many different things. And so I feel like, you know, you need that. You need something that enables you to flex your wings a little bit, okay? So let's see what else we can get here. Yeah, I'm getting very specific messages for you in this, so interesting. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we have the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Page of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, so honestly, Leo, I almost said Taurus because of the King of Pentacles energy, but yeah, Leo, I feel like what you don't know is that there is an opportunity for you to partner with someone else, okay? There may be someone that you want to work on a project with, maybe start a creative endeavor with, a business idea, whatever it is, okay? There's someone that you are a perfect match to go into business with, or to start this whatever this is, okay, that it's been in the back of your mind, because I feel like you know there's something you've been wanting to do, but there may be some fear around making it a reality, especially if you feel like you're going to be partially dependent on someone else to do their part, okay? You may have some real issues around, you know, feeling comfortable enough to entrust that someone else is going to do their part, okay? So there may be some control issues involving work that is coming to the surface as well. With that Three of Wands, though, I feel like you are waiting for this opportunity. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from this person, or maybe you're expecting an email or something from this person. Some communication here with the Page of Swords. I feel like right now you're just observing. Maybe you're learning some new skills. Maybe you are going back to university. Maybe you're doing an online course, or maybe you're just doing a lot of research in order to see how you can make this vision of yours a reality, okay? Ace of Wands, that's very much initiating a project, an idea, sparking a vision, okay? Being inspired and then starting that journey, okay? Taking that source of inspiration, that amazing idea, and doing something with it, actually creating something with it, beginning this project, okay? King of Pentacles, why? Because you know that it has the potential to make you very wealthy, to be very successful, to be something long-standing, okay? So not like a fad business that comes and goes with a trend. No, this is something that has longevity, and you know that. So now is the time to keep doing your research, keep planning, maybe reach out to this person if you haven't heard from them yet, and, you know, maybe if it doesn't come together with this person, maybe there's someone else that you would, you know, be a better fit with in terms of making this project a reality, or you may do this alone, okay? So it's really up to yourself, but I do feel like there is someone that you already know. This could be a childhood friend. This could be someone that you were once in a relationship with. This could be someone you dated, whoever this is, okay? This is someone that you have a great deal of care, compassion, love for, okay? This is someone you hold very dear to you. You have a fondness for this person. So this could very well be even your partner, okay? Or like I said, a friend. It could be a soulmate even that you're meant to partner with to make this happen, okay? This project, this business idea. So maybe that's why you're really caught up on the idea of building this vision with this person, because you know intuitively that this is the person that you were meant to build this vision with, okay? Amazing. So with that energy being there, that does kind of make it, it does show that despite what you're feeling in your current environment, you are actually taking steps to change it. So that's good. I feel like right now you're in the planning stages. You don't feel like you're ready to take this leap of faith yet, but you're aware that, you know, it's time to move on this vision. And so I feel like you are beginning to do your research, which is great. Okay, so that's good to see. Now let's take a look at your love life at this time, what you need to know there. Tell me about, ooh, that's too many cards. So obviously there's a lot going on in your love life right now, Leo, for some of you. Some of you may be like, what are you talking about, Demari? There's nothing going on. But yeah, for some of you, there may be. Okay, so we have hidden motivations in reverse. Tell me more about love for Leo. More for Leo, please. Not so many cards. Yeah, too many cards. They have a lot to say about your love life, apparently. Just one card, please. Okay, the loving man. Interesting. Someone wants to talk, it looks like. What else have we got here? Great gratitude. Lovely. And at the bottom of the deck, we have dark thoughts in reverse. Okay, so something's definitely shifting in your love life at this time. Because like I said, for some of you, you already have someone special in your life, okay? You have a soulmate connection. You may already be in a relationship with this person. Some of you, I feel like you are. For others of you, this is someone you have in your life in some capacity, but you may not actually be dating or in a relationship. But I do feel like you're ready now that you know that this is what you feel you're supposed to be doing, that you want to partner with this person, not just in love, but also in career, work. You feel like you have possibly a mission together for some of you, okay? I'm getting that energy a little bit, especially when I saw that Two of Cups with the Six of Cups. That really does speak on almost like, you know, like a destined connection, okay? So with that hidden in motivations in reverse, it's a case of you're ready to bring this to the table, okay? You're ready to maybe open up to an extent you've never done before and really convey to this person, whoever's in your life, in whatever capacity, that this is what you want, okay? So I feel like you're gonna actually make it clear what it is that you want. You're no longer keeping it to yourself, keeping it hidden. I see vulnerability here, okay? If this isn't you, but bearing in mind, we'll usually, when I do these kinds of reads, I'm reading from your energy. But it's possible that, you know, you've already expressed this, but you've been waiting for the other person to express what it is they want, okay? So take it how it resonates for you. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're starting to really open up. With a loving man, you know, you may feel like, yeah, this is my person. You know, I've waited a long time for this to come together, and finally, I feel like the time is now, okay? This person is now presenting this love offer to you. They're now expressing what it is that they want, okay? Otherwise, if you're in this loving man energy, because you could be operating more from your masculine energy, it doesn't mean that you have to be a male, but if you're operating more from your masculine energy, then I feel like you're wanting to come forward and express something. Maybe, like we saw in the previous spread, you were waiting to see what this other person would say, but now you're realizing that no, maybe it's my time to step up and actually express what it is that I want to say. Maybe it's my turn to make the effort, okay? So take it how it resonates. Could be you or them. But with great gratitude, I feel like once this conversation takes place and everyone knows exactly where they stand, what they want to build, especially if you're not with this person and neither of you are clear where you stand, I feel like it's going to make you both very, very happy. You're both going to be very glad that you had this conversation and that you can start really building towards the future. For those of you who are already in a relationship with this person, I feel like it's time to have that discussion, okay? You may feel like, oh, we've only been together like 3 months, 4 months, okay, but you both clearly have some big plans, so why not sit down and discuss what those plans are to see if they are in alignment with one another, okay, and where perhaps compromise can be found if there are some discrepancies or differences. With the Dark Thoughts card being in reverse here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you're no longer wanting to sit in your head and assume the worst. You just want to get things out in the open and know exactly once and for all how this other person feels about you, what they see for their long-term future. Do they share the same passion for you for this business idea, this vision? You know, things like that, okay? So you're thinking long-term because you know that there is plenty of potential for growth, abundance, blessings, for longevity here. So you really just want to know at this point. So this is good. I really like seeing this for you, Leo. So I feel like you have grown a lot, actually. You know, just looking over your past readings, I feel like you've grown a lot in terms of not being afraid to go after what it is that you want. You're coming out of this energy of settling. And so now you're really starting to think long term, which is why I think you're doing a lot of research into what it is that you want to create for yourself as well. So I'm loving that. Okay, let's see what else we can find out here for you in terms of love this month. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, Virgo energy, Page of Wands, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, your energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. That's you, Leo, okay? That's your energy. Perfect. So we can see the transition here, okay? How you went from being really on the fence, unsure, okay, to a Pentacles, wanting to express what it is that you want, but being afraid to do so, okay? But I feel like that's because, again, the negative thoughts, okay, were kind of taking over at that point, assuming all of the worst. But no more. I feel like now, rather than assuming the worst, worrying about how things may go, if it may backfire on you, if, you know, this happens, that happens, if they say no, if you don't want the same thing, rather than worrying about all that, I feel like you're realizing that nothing's happening. If I just keep sitting here waiting for things to change, nothing's going to change. And that's what's happened, right? You realize nothing was changing because neither of you are really vocalizing what it is that you want to say. So even if you're in a relationship, I feel like both of you have been holding back for some time, right? With that Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles energy. It's like maybe opening up a little bit, but then pulling back, okay? So there's definitely been some conflict around vulnerability and communication. But I feel like that's changing because, especially for you, Leo, I feel like that's changing, especially for you, Leo, because when it comes to your heart space, I feel like the heart knows what it wants, okay? We see a lot of green energy here, especially if you're in this masculine energy, okay? You know what it is that you want, and so you're only really holding yourself back from your own happiness. So I feel like begrudgingly, over time, you slowly started to realize, like, okay, it's really time for us to have this conversation. Maybe you were scared, like say for example, if you've only been in a relationship with this person for a few months, maybe you were scared of how this would come across, right? Maybe you feel like it'd be too soon or they'd feel pressured or whatever, but no, I feel like you know it's time to have this conversation, to get everything out in the open. And so slowly and begrudgingly you've been doing it, but coming up with all sorts of excuses and reasons why now's not the good time, okay? Knight of Pentacles, okay? That's a very slow moving energy. It's stable, but it's slow, okay? So it's like you do want to move towards something more long-term, more committed, more stable, something with a lot more security, but there's been a lot of reluctance towards that as well. It's like on one hand, it's Two of Pentacles, right? On one hand, you want that, but on the other hand, you're afraid of, well, you feel like you may lose, okay? And I don't think it's about really being scared of losing your freedom. I think you know that you're not going to lose your freedom. It's not about that. For some of you, I don't think it's even about commitment issues or anything like that. I think it's just more of a case of, I don't want to go, 100% into this and then for everything to just completely come crashing down. I think there's more fear around the loss of the connection or things going wrong than actually really planting those roots, okay? That's what I'm getting. With the Page of Wands here as well, I do feel like you want to express yourself. It's at this point where you're like, I don't want to hold back anymore. I just want to say what I feel. I just want to communicate what I think, what I want, okay? Especially your wants. That's the key thing you want to express here. This is what I want. What do you want, okay? That's what you want to communicate. I don't think you're going to go into this conversation heavy at all, okay? Page of Wands is very light. So I feel like it's going to be more light, more playful, but you're going to kind of gradually get into the more serious topics, okay, is what I feel with that Seven of Pentacles, because you know that at this point you need to know exactly where you both stand and what it is that you want, because you're making long-term plans here, okay? So you need to know if this person's going to be a part of that vision or not, right? So that's what I see you doing. Strength card. Yeah, it's not easy for you to have this conversation, okay? You may feel like it's out of your comfort zone, but you are more than capable of having this conversation and just being very upfront, honest, vulnerable, okay? Letting your wishes be known. That's where your lion's courage comes in, okay? And I feel like that's going to be really needed for some of you, because it's very uncomfortable for you to start this conversation, but I feel like it's absolutely necessary. And if you do that, I feel like then you're going to start to attract what it is that you want, because you're putting it out into the universe rather than holding it back, right? The only thing I would say with this devil energy, with the magician, is be mindful that you're not saying anything that you don't fully mean, that you're not fully invested in, or isn't coming from the heart space. If you say anything that's even slightly manipulative, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, okay? So it's important that when you're having this conversation, you're expressing what it is that you really want, rather than it coming from a place of wanting to gain the upper hand, gain control, or to make this person feel like, okay, so this is what we're doing, let's commit to this. And really it's just a means of you keeping that person there, okay? Don't do that. You need to make sure that whatever you're saying, you mean, okay, 100%. And it comes from the heart. Any manipulation involved, there's going to be some karmic consequences to that, okay? So just be mindful. Okay, and now let's take a look at your overall well-being then, mind, body, and spirit. So tell me about Leo's overall well-being this month, mind, body, and spirit. Leo's overall well-being. Okay, so we have back and forth in reverse, joyous fun in reverse, and what else? Courage in reverse. Yeah, that's why you definitely need courage, okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have great achievement. Yeah, I do feel like, again, you don't want to be going back and forth. That Two of Pentacles energy is highlighted here. You don't want to be on the fence. You don't want to just keep hanging in limbo, waiting to see if things change. No, you're getting off the seesaw now. You're realizing that you need to be the one to initiate it, and so that's what you're doing. With joyous fun in reverse though, yeah, it's because you know that while you're just sitting here, you're unhappy, okay? Things are not, they're not fulfilling for you, especially in terms of work. I feel like that's something that's playing a major role here, and so I see you needing to, you know, take some time to really explore what is going to make you happy at this time. Where does your happiness lie? And rather than it being dependent on, you know, who you're connected with or whatever, I feel like it's about what you can do, what changes you can make for yourself to make you happy, okay? With courage being in reverse, I feel like there is still this reluctance, you know, there is hesitancy, but I see you doing it anyway. And again, because there's some changes that require you to push yourself fully out of the comfort zone, to explore a route that you've never explored before. And that is going to be scary. But again, Leo, you are the lion, okay? You're more than capable of mustering up courage when it's needed, okay? So don't forget that. You're a lot stronger and braver than you realize. And with great achievement being here, yes, this is what you can reach when you tap into your potential, when you don't let fear stop you from exploring your potential. You have a lot to give, okay? So it'd be a shame if you never got to explore some of this untapped potential because of, you know, being in the comfort zone, not wanting to rock the boat, not wanting to do things differently, being afraid of what could go wrong. No, there's a lot that could go right, and that just keeps being highlighted in this reading. Amazing. So this is really talking about placing self-limiting beliefs at this time, as well as, you know, really getting to the bottom of what keeps you in the comfort zone, where you're possibly becoming stagnant, what lifestyle changes you need to make, okay, in order to support your vision here as well, and what's going to help you get out of this, I wouldn't say fearful, but just, I don't know, just a little bit like, I guess a little bit of fear, but it's not like so much fear. It's just more like the fear of the unknown, right? It's that kind of thing. And what's going to help you get out of that energy? So let's see what else the tarot has. Yeah, the Star card, Aquarius energy. I'm telling you, you have an idea that you're meant to put out into the universe, okay? There's something you're meant to be doing here that's going to make you stand out. You were meant to achieve something great here, I feel. 8 of Wands, yeah. Wow, the 7 of Cups wanted to come out in reverse, so that's interesting. The 6 of Wands. And the Sun card, your energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah. So essentially, I feel like you know that you have a destined path, okay? There is a calling that you have. There's something you're meant to do. It's something inspirational, okay? And so I feel like you're getting all of these intuitive hits, okay? Eight of Wands, you're getting these downloads, these signs from the universe, like, yes, this is your path, this is what you should be doing. But I feel like even though you know it and you have this calling and this push towards whatever it is that you're supposed to be creating or launching, you kind of allow either the opinions of others or your own negative thoughts to cloud your vision, to cloud your mindset when it comes to this as well. I feel like you start to place a lot of doubts in your own mind. There may be people in your environment that feed those doubts as well. That is also a big sign of where perhaps there are some people in your environment that are holding you back, okay? And so again, that's where we see certain interpersonal relationships going through a significant shakeup. With the Six of Wands, I do feel like you're going to overcome that energy though. Rather than worrying about all the things that can go wrong or, you know, feeling like maybe it's not a good idea, I feel like you are going to, you know, muster up that courage and just say, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, the Sun, because this is what makes me happy, this is what I want to do. I know that this is where my happiness lies, okay? Because right now, Three of Swords, I am not happy. I am in a lot of misery. I'm upset because people are telling me I can't do what I want to do. I'm doing a job that I hate or it's just not for me. I feel bored to tears. I'm surrounded by colleagues that are uninspiring. You know, my life is just not making me happy right now. So I need to make these changes for myself, right? And so that's what I see you doing. I see you running with these signs and synchronicities that you're getting from the divine. I see you doing your research, and I see you taking it step by step, putting it out there, okay? Taking that initiative, doing the groundwork. And so if you do that, right, if you start really working on this, it's going to be successful, okay? Six of Wands, the Sun, that's success, that's victory, that is public acknowledgement, acclaim, right? You'll probably even have like a significant platform, okay? Because what you're meant to put out there is significant, the star. Okay, this could be something potentially very groundbreaking. So yeah, don't limit yourself, Leo. It's certainly not based on the opinions of other people, okay? All right, and now let's close your read with a healing mantra card. So what healing mantra would be beneficial for Leo this month? Yes, perfect. So you have integrating the ego. And it says here, everything is for me, not against me. Perfect. So I'll say that again. Everything is for me, not against me. So do keep that in mind, because I feel like that's something you're going to realize by the end of the month. That you're being forced out of your comfort zone, not to punish you, not to make you feel bad in any way, but it's to help you actually tap into this potential, to help you elevate past your current circumstances, to be in a better position in love, in career, in your lifestyle overall. Okay, so these are massively positive changes, but of course, you know, in order for that to happen, especially where you've been complacent, the universe is going to apply pressure, and that's what I feel like is happening right now. You're experiencing that pressure, you're feeling it, but it's not to cause harm, it's to help you get on your destined path, because you have something great that you need to work on here. Something that could potentially be game-changing, okay, for many people. So, something worth keeping in mind, okay? So Leo, that's your reading for September. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you did find it useful, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know your thoughts, share the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss out on any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you the best of luck in this month, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.